My hair is growing, you guys. I look funny with this. It's just there, living its own little life. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a makeup tutorial. Oh my god, I have been wanting to create one and here I am, teaching you all how I use this cream contour palette. Before we get started, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you aren't already, comment below and share the video. We're having a giveaway once we reach 500 subscribers. We're so close. Thank you all for subscribing, for supporting the channel. I appreciate it so much. Enough with the talking, let's get started with the video. First things first, we want to make sure our skin is very well moisturized and hydrated. It's a must when you're using cream products. So I already went in with my CeraVe moisturizer. I love this. I love how hydrated it leaves my skin. I usually go in with the serum or a hydrating primer. The one I've been obsessed with lately, I'm on and off with this. Like, I use it, then I don't, because I also want to use other products. But this is one of my all-time favorites. It's the Frankie Rose Hydro Pro Primer and Moisturizer Duo. I do have a code with Frankie Rose. It's CELENAMUA. Wait, all caps. If you would like to try any of the products, brushes, lipsticks, merch, I do add a significant amount of this primer slash moisturizer because I love how it leaves my skin, and so far I love how this goes with the two most foundations that I use, which is the Frankie Rose Matte Perfection Foundation and the Face Bond Urban Decay Foundation. I totally forgot to add eyelashes because I mainly wanted to focus on the face. You know what? I'll be right back with the lashes. So I will be mentioning all the products that I use at the end of the video. But yeah, in the meantime, I just want to focus on how to use cream products. So I'm going to be using my Pinky Rose Cosmetics Extreme Cream Contour Palette. These are all the shades you need to create a look. Trust me. As you could see, it is very well loved. I was intimidated at first with cream products because they just look like too much, like too pigmented. It took me a while to use this cream blush. I would use the concealer and cream bronzer first, and then me animé a usar el blush, and I'm like, okay, never going back. But okay, let's get started. So I'm gonna be using, like I said, I don't know if I mentioned it, this palette is in the shade light to medium, number 1. There's 3 palettes plus a color correcting palette. I will leave visuals so that it gives you an idea of what I'm talking about. I'm gonna start off with applying my foundation, the regular steps I do when using a cream palette like this one. I'm gonna be using the Frankie Rose Matte Perfection Foundation. I'm only going to add 2 pumps, not too much. I forgot to mention, this is the Frankie Rose sponge. It's huge, as you could see, but I really love how it blends the products out. Now that we have the base down, let's move on to the brushes that we're gonna use. So we want to use dense brushes, not fluffy brushes like so. This is not going to get us anywhere. So this is a flat brush. This is from Pinky Rose. Actually, this is a whole set. Not a set, you could buy these separately, but these are from Pinky Rose Cosmetics. This is a flat brush. You could use this for foundation. This is a really good one to really get in and contour either your cheeks or your nose. This is the one I'm going to be using. This is the F13. I'm going to be using this for cream bronzer. And then lastly, this one is the F07. So this one is the bigger version of this one, as you could see. You could also use this one to really snatch your cheeks or your nose, or maybe not your nose, it might be too big. But yeah, you could use these brushes. Let me show you other alternatives. You can also use these are smaller, so it might take a longer time to blend everything out because it's smaller, but these work really well with cream and liquid products. I got this on TikTok shop. It came in a set and I really like them. And then this is Frankie Rose Concealer 91 brush, so you could use this one for concealer under the eyes or cream bronzer or contour as well. So yeah, those are some of the alternatives that you can use. So like I said, I'm going to be using Pinky Rose F13. I'm going to go in with this shade called San Diego. And for cream products, you do want to work with them very quickly because they do tend to dry up really faster than liquid. So I'm just going to tap it and grab the product, and I like to add it on the high points of my cheeks. I do like to apply it higher just because when you blend it, pues se va a caer, ¿verdad? Entonces, this is just what I do. This is my preference. You want to tap and not swipe, because when you swipe, especially with cream product, you're just removing all the other products that you had put already on your skin. I like to bring it up to my forehead and my temples. Same thing on this side. Tapping it and really pressing it into the skin. And that's how you blend it out. If for some reason these get dry, you could always apply setting spray to warm them up, or you could apply it on your skin, apply setting spray, wait a little, and then you could blend it out. But for the most part, it looks dry, but they blend like butter. After this, I like to go in with blush. So at the beginning, I would use my finger because I don't like, well, now the way that I do my makeup now is so much different than the way that I did it back a year ago. So a year ago, I remember just applying it right about here on my cheek area, on the apples of my cheeks, not all the way up here. So the way that I would apply my blush is with my finger, so that I have more control of where it goes. Now I'd be applying it all over my cheek, but it's all about preference, right? So like I'm doing it right now, you could go in with your finger. Just remember to tap, do not swipe. That's going to remove everything else and it's gonna look ugly. You definitely have more control of the placement when you apply it with your finger. And if you feel like the bronzer is not peeking through or it looks harsh, go in with your bronzer brush and just blend it. And you're gonna see how everything just blends out very nicely. I'm gonna be using the Concealer 91 brush from Frankie Rose to apply the blush on the left side of my face. So again, you just want to tap very lightly. You do not want to like scoop it out because these are super pigmented and you don't want to be left with a bunch of product on your brush. So tap very gently and then you tap some more. It all depends how much blush you like on yourself and where you like your blush to go. So I love my blush to go on the apples of my cheeks all the way towards like my temples. A lot of people don't. A lot of people just focus it right here or like right under the eye, not towards the apples of the cheeks, and that's fine. Do apply your makeup how you like it. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys the blush name. So this blush is called San Francisco. Next is concealer. So we're gonna be going in with this one right here, Sacramento, which is this one. And then I'm also gonna be using Los Angeles, this one right here. This one is a lot more lighter and brighter, and this is closer to my shade, so I want to neutralize the area and then I like to brighten it. Okay, I'm gonna be using, ¿cómo se llama? Manch? This brand. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the short shader brush number 3. It's dense but at the same time fluffy, and this is a perfect brush to blend out the under eyes. So let's go in with Sacramento first, and like I said, grab a little bit as you go because these are super pigmented. I'm gonna go in with Los Angeles to brighten it up. I'm going to take my beauty sponge and blend it one more time. I feel like this is really going to get the under eye nice and smooth. Before anything, we're going to set the under eyes because, you know, I don't know about you, but my under eyes do crease. By the way, I'm using Makeup Revolution Peach Baking Powder. Now that we have all the creams set, now it's time to go over it with powders. You want to make sure you go over it with powders so that it could last and so it could look a lot more pigmented. The powder bronzer that I'm going to be using is the YSL. This is called All Hours Hyper Bronze Golden Medina. The blush that I'm going to be using is from Araceli Beauty. This is how it looks, and I'm going to be using this side. Or just both. Mix them up, why not? These are also super pigmented, so be cautious. This is pretty much all I do. This routine is for sure going to last. Trust me when I tell you that. I always do these steps. I first go in with either creams or liquids, and then I go in with powders to set everything, make everything last, especially during the summer. I know we just finished the summer, I know, but I'm just saying, if it works during the summer, it's going to work during fall and winter. Take my word for it, try it out, and come back and let me know how you like it. Let me know in the comments how you like it. Or if you do a different routine, comment below. I would love to know what you do to ensure your makeup lasts all day. I'm over here talking, but I haven't even added the final touch, which is lips. I'm gonna be using Tower 28 lip gloss. This is the Shine On Lip Jelly in the shade Cashew. I'm so used to recording on Instagram that I'm like right here when I'm applying it. I already used it before, but the difference is that I used it with a lip pencil and it looked a lot more darker. And right now it looks so natural. I love both ways. This is from Tower 28. This is the second time I'm using this and I love it. This is the final look. Is it giving natural? I feel like it is, just because I don't have eyeshadow or eyeliner. But let me know how you guys like it, and let me know if you would try it. Don't forget to like this video if you learned something new, or if you didn't, comment below something that we should all learn. If you have a makeup trick or a makeup tip, let us know in the comments. I would love to know, and I'm pretty sure all the girlies who are watching this video would love to learn new tips and tricks. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're having a giveaway once we reach 500 subscribers. We're so close. I'm so happy. Thank you all so much for your support. I appreciate you all. And with this being said, I'll see you guys on the next video.